Hello, welcome to the live stream. Sunday night, you all in for a treat this week. We've got our special clue of EUNUCH, so it should be great fun. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Kate. See you in the chat already there. I've already put the voting link up as well, so we'll just wait for a few more people to join, and then we'll get cracking. Some amazing clues again this week. It was such a good clue word, actually. I think lots of different variety of wordplay and all sorts going on. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Everyone hear me all right? Cool. Hello, Rodrigo. Hi, Mamta and Olaf and Matt. How are you all doing? Hope well. Yeah, it's double checking everything here. I think we're in good shape. Cool. Loud and clear. Very good. That's good. I think there's a slight delay here from based on what I ask and then you answer. I think there's a. Hi, Tim. Hello, David. I was just saying, Devon, we're in for a cracker tonight. I think there's some really good, some great clues here, as you'll soon see when I go to open the voting. And then we'll work our way through the clues as usual. I've got something to show you as well, something I've been working on that I'm going to start maybe doing as a short as well, just to see, get your opinion on it, if you think it's a fun thing or not. But I'll do that later on, maybe while we're still waiting on the votes to come in. Bit like the Riverdance show in Eurovision. Yes, we're all assembling. That's right, Kate. Absolutely. Cool. That I wouldn't worry, Simon. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. I think everyone's done very nicely with this clue actually. So it should be good fun. Right. Well, there's a good number here now. So why not we just get started, eh? And see. Hey, what a week on the channel too. I did two crosswords this week because I was a bit busy. But how good were both of them? We had Raiders crossword I did from the Independent on a Thursday evening, and then we had Henri's mega like layered cryptic early in the week. How good was that? It was such good fun. That felt like a proper treasure hunt it was on. Cool. And this will be a nice thing to top off the week now. So let's get going, will we? Let's go first of all to which screen do I go to? Oh yeah, let's go to the crossword just to remind ourselves where we are. So here we are. Last week we did crudeness, didn't we? And Motley Crue won that with Rodney. So that was great fun last week. And then this week we've got EUNUCH. So whose clue is gonna populate EUNUCH's blank spot there, eh? Who indeed? Yeah. Oh, you're all talking about Henri now. How good was that? It was. How do you even think it started with? Where did that puzzle start with? It must have started with the this is Henri's hundredth in those numbered cells to start with, wouldn't it? It's probably didn't any work backwards from there. I was trying to work out how he did it, but it was unbelievable. Um, cool. But obviously this week the word of the week is eunuch. So we're in for a treat, as I say. And let's go to the voting screen now and see. So the voting obviously isn't open yet, but I shall now open the voting and let everyone have a great read through these. Okay, so activate the poll. Poll is now activated. Let me just make sure we're all there. There should be 11, yes. 11 clues. I will hide the results here now so they don't give it away too early. and you can get scurrying away and have a good read there. Oh yeah, do share it, Simon. I also done a clue this week. I've taken my heart in my head in my hands, or my heart in my hands, or my I don't know what I've done. Hopefully, it's a bit better than my last one. It's a bit dodgy to be honest, but we'll see. I did have a notebook full of ideas. None of them came through on the end. Um, yes. What are you saying there? Anthony, more to come. Read that puzzle of Henri's. Oh, really? More to come in what way? Is he going to do another one? Yeah. Hope that oh dear's from me, is it, Tim? In my clue ability, my cluing ability. I thought it'd be a bit of fun. Uh, cool. Okay. Well, the voting's open. Hopefully the link is working. From what I can see, there's at least one person has looked. We're waiting for votes. Okay, but I think it is open. So without further ado, yes, thanks, Tim. I like your confidence. Rudiger. Yeah, I don't have any. I literally do not have any email from you. Um, oh, I'm looking now. Look at that. It is in my spam. Why is it going into spam? And the crudeness one was in spam as well. Oh dear. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do. I'm going to suspend the vote. No one's voted yet anyway, so I'm going to just suspend it and add Rudiger's clue because I've found it now. Chris, I'm really sorry. I don't know why you're going into spam. I've just reported it not as spam now. And hopefully this will sort it for the future. Right. I've added your one. And let me see now if I'll add it also to the present the actual thing we go through as well. Where are you? In here somewhere. Bear with me, everyone. It's the weekly Martin has to stop and do something while you all talk among yourselves. Spot. Hopefully I can do this reasonably quickly. Right. I think it's in there now. Okay. Nothing to see here. We will be back any second. Right. Okay. I think it's there now. So I now will reopen. Let's go back and reopen the voting. Hopefully it's made an appearance. Right. I'm going to do that again. Show results. Now there should be 12. It still says 11, does it? Hang on a sec. Option. Sorry, I know I appreciate I'm very quiet here. I'm just trying to see if this is working. Right, there's 12 there now. Definitely 12 there now. So the poll is active. You can go for it. Sorry about that, Chris Rudigor. And now we know for definite what happened there. It definitely it went into my spam. So now you're in. You're in on all fronts. So yeah, cool. Hopefully your clue is easy to parse because I'm going to have to do it on the fly. Great. And meanwhile, Simon's been entertaining. There was the segment Lost Manhood caused by Spooner's modern fishing equipment, we hear. Eunuch. New hook. Like new hook. Is that what you're saying there, Simon? New hook. New hook or new hook? Right. Okay. Well, let's get on with it now then. Let's go to our the screen, and now we'll go back. Let's go right back to the start. Bear with me. There we are. There we go. So now we can get on with it, can't we? What a faff. Cool. Right. So first up this week is Mamta. And Mamta has come up with Castrato essentially met peacekeepers at the entrance of Unitarian Church. We've still got you as a first timer here, but you're not a first timer anymore, Mamta. You had a cracker clue last week as well. So what's happening here? Obviously, the definition here is castrato, and then essentially met means inside of met, like the heart of met, the middle letter of met. That gives us the E. Peacekeepers gives us UN, and that's at the entrance of Unitarian, so it gives us another U, and then church CH. Very nice clue, Mamta. Very cool indeed. Very nice. Yes, I agree, Tim. That's a good get us off to a good start there, Mamta. And see, Simon, there's nothing to worry about with these clues. You see, we're in safe territory. We're not even going to. I don't think anyone's gone near the knuckle with anything weird. So it'll all be good. Yeah, exactly. When the surface makes sense, it's cool, isn't it? Absolutely. Nice one. Okay, good start. We're off to a cracker start here. Let's see who's next. If I can get my. There we go. Who's next? Up next is. Who is next? Up next we have Daniel. Daniel's gone for alternative menu with new updated cuisine. Has starters but no longer has meat and 2 veg. I think it's so good, isn't it? Such a cool clue. I love the definition here. No longer has meat and 2 veg. I don't know if is that a thing outside of the UK. I wonder. Your meat and 2 veg is this sort of male genitalia. But this is such a fun clue, isn't it? I think so. What does everyone think of that one? So good. Has started but no longer has started. So we've got the updated cuisine has starters that we're using the U, C, and the H there, aren't we? But no longer has meat. We're taking off that AM, aren't we? So we end up ENU, and then we have the UCH. Alternative is the anagram indicator, I believe. Um, have you not? So that phrase hasn't travelled outside the UK, has it? Oh, meat and potatoes, you say in the US. See, that makes more it actually makes more sense, doesn't it? Meat and potatoes. Alternate menu, yes. E and U, yeah. Sorry, with N is new, isn't it? And then updated cuisine and has are the starting letters. And no longer has meat and two veg is the definition. Very nice. Very cool clue. Nice one, Daniel. Family jewels, yes, is another one. Even crown jewels, actually. Crown jewels is another one, isn't it? That you would say. The family jewels. Very good. Great one. Okay, so 2 down, 2 cracker clues already. Who's next to delight us here? It is Orson. Orson, chamber guard, had private area sectioned off. So, what's happening there? Who can tell me what's going on there? Obviously, chamber guard is the definition here, isn't it? So, who can tell me what's happening? I'm going to leave it to you to decide there. Chamber guard had private area sectioned off. Actually, I think it's better if I let you decide, you work it out. Yeah, I would say it's a double definition. Absolutely. It's very cool, isn't it? Had private area sectioned off. It's a brilliant surface there. Chamber guard. Had private area sectioned off. Very nice. Brilliant stuff, Orson. Yeah, double definition and unlit. Private parts removed. So good. Brilliant effort, Orson. That's your second clue, isn't it, as well? From last week's. Is this making you feel a bit uneasy, Simon? This so funny. Right. Next up, then. Next up, who have we got next? Next up, we have Simon, the man himself here. We have European Country Club Church welcomes Greek character. They don't have the balls. So, we obviously have European on church. Well, the Greek character here is new, isn't it? So, European, well, we've EU and CH, basically. Welcoming NU to give us EUNUCH. Another lovely clue. I love the surface of this one as well. So fun, Simon. European Country Club is the EU, isn't it? That's a nice way of describing the EU. And then we have church, CH, with new in the middle of it all. Very cool. Well, no, it's not UN as country club, but it's I think it's EU as a country club. EU is a European country club. You know, a club of European countries. That's what Simon means there. Very nice. Cool. Another cracker there. I think how good are these so far? They're all brilliant, aren't they? Wait to get to mine. It's not great. Um, well, it's a bit of a stretch, I think, mine. Um, cool. Okay, let's go. Next one. Yeah, UN could be country club as well. Actually, I've seen that before. I think I'm pretty sure. But in this case, the EU is a European country club. Cool. Next up, then. Here's David Underground Mine. Nuts, half cherry, half nuts, a shelled nut, and one without nuts. This is excellent. I love all the nuts, all the variations of nuts here. So good. So one of the nuts is an anagram indicator, isn't it? And then half cherry, CHNE, half nuts, NU. A shelled nut is just the U. And then the definition is one without nuts. That is so good. So good, very clever. How versatile is the word nuts there? So good. Brilliant, David. Did this one take you a while? Or did it just come to you in a dream? I think it's brilliant. So good. Yeah, you're right, Manta. It is, as ever, every week. It's so hard to pick three, isn't it? Remember the order you pick them matters as well. So the first one you select in your in the poll is your favorite one. Um, yeah, so good, isn't it? It's got that. It reminds me of that old. There used to be an ad on TV like "Not So Hazelnuts." What was that ad for? Okay, nuts. Oh, hazelnuts. I can't remember what the clue. I can't remember what it was. It was definitely some sort of. It was either a sweet or a cereal. It's got vibes of that. I think this clue. Very good, Simon. Probably the worst recipe ever. Yeah, half a cherry, half nut, a shelled nut. Topic, was that it? Was that the topic used to have that? Not so hazelnuts. Brilliant. So good. So good. Right. Let's move on. Who is coming up next? Up next, we're heading over to New Jersey. We go to Anthony. Here we have, listen, dear solver. They say Faldo's no longer swinging. Another class clue, Anthony. Um, oh yeah, that's it. Cadbury's take them and they cover them in chocolate. Wow, there we go. Brilliant, David. um, listen, dear solver. Okay, they say Faldo's no longer swinging. So we have a homophone indicator. Dear solver is us, is you, isn't it? You. They say Faldo. Well, this is Nick, isn't it? Nick Faldo, another homophone. So EUNUCH, no longer swinging, is the definition here. That's cool. Two homophones going on there. You and Nick. I see what you're, because it depends how you pronounce eunuch, isn't it? I suppose it is sort of a Nicky sound. Um, but again, brilliant. I love the definition here. And it's really clever. Obviously, Nick Faldo's a golfer who would be swinging. But they subvert it in the other way. Is so good. So good. What's happening in the chat? Let me have a look. Topic. Everyone is topic. Cadbury's whole nut. Do you think it was whole nut? Yeah, no longer swinging is a very good definition there, isn't it? So good. So good. So we're about halfway through the clues now. They're brilliant, aren't they? Very nice. Very nice, Anthony. Right, next up looks like we have Tim coming up next. So what has Tim got for us this week? He's got unmanned security post. Brilliant. Brilliant. An unmanned security post. Nice cryptic definition there. And definitely unlit as well, isn't it? Unmanned security post. So good. Very funny. It one made me laugh when we got it in, when it arrived in the email. That's the thing. I get to have a cool week when these arrive, when these pop into my inbox. Brilliant one, Tim. There. You're definitely a fan of the like short clue, aren't you? 3 words there. I think that's really good, really nice clue. Getting lots of love in the chat as well. I'll see. Brilliant. Okay. Next up then. Let's see. We have Olof. In Sweden we have smooth man claims to be unique. Smooth man claims to be unique. How's that one for you? That's cool as well, isn't it? I love this smooth man bit. So it sounds like eunuch, doesn't it? Unique. This is a homophone indicator. And claims to is like the claims to be unique is like a homophone indicator between eunuch and unique, which I think I quite like. I quite like loose homophones. Because sometimes in the cryptics, like you have to say things in a certain accent, don't you, for the homophone to work even. But this is cool. Simon just sent me an email with the YouTube link to the advert. Okay. I'm going to have a look and Simon, see. Oh, accidentally archived it. Here we are. Oh yeah, it is a whole nut. Look at that. That's cool. I just watched it there, Simon. Don't know if I can I do it in a way that you can watch it as well? I'm not sure how to do that. I'll have a think about how to do it. I'll stick it on. I'll do it later on when we're waffling on about something else. I'll see if I can get it in there. Yeah, but that's definitely it. Cadbury's whole nut. There we are. Very nice. Oh, I've accidentally gone early there. I was just trying to see what was going on in the chat. Cool. Smooth man. Definition of the day. Yeah. We've got Ken and Barbie feels there, haven't we? I think. Very nice, Olaf. I think that's a great clue. Right. Next up, then, we have Matt. Matt's gone the first couple of notes from eulogizing nudist choir reveal a man that can hit falsetto. That's nice. So what we're saying here, the first couple of notes is the indication of wordplay. We're basically saying the first couple of letters from eulogizing nudist and choir will reveal the definition: a man that can hit falsetto, a eunuch. Very good. That's very neat, Matt. I like that a lot, that one. I'm sure they're so good, aren't they? All these clues are brilliant. I say this every week. I literally could just have myself video myself saying this once and then just replay it every week. But the clues are so good each week. So good. I just love the surface of this one. The eulogizing nudist choir. uh, so good. That's right, Anthony. If you like stories, you have to like cryptics. Absolutely. You say a picture paints 1,000 words, but I think a cryptic paints like quite a nice picture. Well done, Matt. That's brilliant. So good. Right, who's next? Who's next? We have we've gone already on Olaf. Right, now we got Ruddigore, who made it in the last second because I didn't see his clue ending up in my spam. So mangle untouchables and remove bloats in order to guard the harem. That's cool. I think I see what's going on there. Rudigore? Oh, you sent the oh, okay. I didn't see the amendment. Sorry. I literally saw the first clue that was in my spam. But like I said, so basically what you're taking the letters of bloats out of untouchables, and that leaves you with something you can make an anagram of to make eunuch. Is that right? EUNUTCH. I think that's what's going on. And guard the harem is the definition there. Let me see if I can find your second clue. Where's it gone, Chris? Here we go. Oh, so you changed the mangle untouchables and extracts bloats to become a harem guardian. Ah. Yeah, well, apologies, Chris. Definitely from now on, it will never be in spam again. I don't understand why it went into spam. But I've marked your email as definitely not spammy now. So, yeah, that's still a nice clue. Guard the harem, exactly, is what a eunuch would do. Thank you very much for saying that, Chris. It's really fun. Nice clue, indeed. Cool. Right, next up, well, who have we got next? Next up, we have Rodney. And Rodney has gone for Olympic City heard opening silenced when torchbearer had no torch. Torchbearer had no torch. Nice imagery there. Olympic City. So we're talking about Munich here. I'm assuming Munich, and a homophone. Where it's a homophone of Munich without the opening, so without the M. So that gives us eunuch. And then we have a torchbearer with no torch as a definition. Very nice. Very clever, Rodney. Yeah, who knew how many different ways there were to describe a eunuch, eh? Like we haven't even had a mention of the family jewels yet or anything. Um, but yeah, brilliant clue. Oh, I keep going back and forward. Sorry, but trigger happy here. So that was the 11th clue. So we got one more clue. This is my mangled effort here. So I'm not even sure if it works, to be honest. And I didn't even know if I had ever sounds like or not. So sounds like Spooner's Big Apple is seedless. Um, so seedless would be a eunuch, wouldn't it? Um, I have Spooner's Big Apple. So I had this thing of eunuch. If it's pronounced it New York, it sounds like New York. Sounds a bit like eunuch, New York. The way I see it, anyway, potentially. Um, so yeah, feel free not to vote for this. It's definitely a stretch on the old homophone front. But I just couldn't get away from the seedless apple thing, and I just wanted to put it in there. So I had all sorts of other ideas, but this was the one I decided to go for in the end. So it sounds like Spooner's Big Apple is seedless. Yeah, almost, almost works, doesn't it? Not quite. I did it mainly for the apple is seedless part. I like that. I like that. Is seedless would be a eunuch. Um, yeah. So there we are. So we've had all 12 now. How are we getting on the voting front? I wonder. Let me have a look. See if we've had any votes yet. If you've all been enjoying the just been enjoying. There's been a few votes so far. It's neck and neck. I'll tell you that. It's neck and neck. We've had 6 votes so far, and it's neck and neck. We might have a penalty shootout, like we mentioned last week. I haven't worked out how to do that. I'll try and work it out for next week. A way of having our little penalty shootouts, or little quick fire clues. Um, but this, yeah, this is a cracker week altogether. Cool. Right. Well, while you're thinking over who deserves a vote or not, um, and let's go on to our AI and see what they're saying this week, will we? So AI has got for us. Where are we? Seem to have lost my. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is what Copilot went for. Preserved single gentleman, kept only one company. Sort of. Not quite sure what's Copilot's up to there. Let's find out. So Copilot is basically saying definition: single gentleman kept only one company. So wordplay here is that preserve suggests a loss of something, and single gentleman hints at the meaning. Kept only one company refers to having no romantic companionship. I quite like that a little bit. Kept only one company. Quite nice, but a massive fail. Just a little bit behind my fail, I think. But a massive fail nonetheless. Nonetheless. Disaster. And then we have ChatGPT. What's ChatGPT saying? One lacking the means to reproduce, a church leader. I like the definition there. Isn't it? One lacking the means to reproduce, a church leader. So it's gone for a church leader can hint at E, short for ecclesiastical, and none, a religious figure. E plus none plus CH, short for church, forms eunuch. Doesn't quite, does it? uh, and literally, it just says stuff like this so confidently, doesn't it? E plus NUN plus CH forms eunuch. It's like ChatGPT was doing something else at the same time as coming up with a clue, and like they're distracted. Um, One lacking the means to reproduce there's always, as always, there's always like a little hint of something working there, but it's never quite, never quite there. It's not as close as last week. It got really close, but this week it's sort of not quite hitting the post, but you know, hitting the little stanchion at the side of the post maybe. So there we are. That's the mole. Can you believe it? We've had all the clues. So who is going to be top clue this week? What have we got? We've got quite a few votes in. Still pretty close actually. Um, so good. So why we're still voting? What I thought I'd do, I thought I would show you something I've been working on as a short. Hopefully it'll work nicely in here. I'm basically using Rodney's. I'm going to use Rodney's clue from last week as an example here. But you know, I always have a clue of the day where I chat and the clue, describe a clue and then reveal it. Oh, Mamta, you can't vote. I click on the options and they get highlighted for a moment, but don't get listed in the options. Maybe refresh the whole page, Mamta. You've got time anyway. I'm not actually gonna reveal anything yet. So I just want to go to this page. Yeah. So so obviously I have a clue of the day short, but I want to maybe try and make a short but we've got a bit more, maybe gamified a little bit. So I'll come up with this little thing. So hopefully this will work and you can hear it. Let me know what you think, please, because you're the first people to see it. I thought I'd let you, the special little gang we have on a Sunday, have a look at it and see how it goes. So this is it. There we are. Let me know what you think. Could that be Cryptic Talk? I've called it. Let me know what you think of that, because I'm going to start doing some shorts like that. I think I'm going to call it, as you can see, I call it Cryptic Talk. What are you saying there, Simon? Did I get my? I did. I did. Well, I will tell everyone actually. Um, Let me just find it again. So Simon, when he sent his message, also mentioned that a fun fact here about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has to be either a eunuch or a girl, because when we see pictures of them, they have antlers, and males lose them before winter unless they've been castrated. So you are, you see. Isn't that mad? So Rudolph could be a eunuch. Wonder if that's any, indication that there's the red nose, any indication of that as well then? What do you think? Think it's okay. This is all good. This is all good feedback because I actually can't hear. Cool. Okay. I will make adjustments on the old main content is too small. Maybe 2/3 of the screen isn't the content. Yeah, exactly. I think when I do the short, it's also like a lot of my face. So I'll have a play around with it. I think, and I'll adjust the music. It's very hard for me to work out whether the music could be more or less. Um, Taking's too loud. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for all the feedback on that. But that is a mad fact, isn't it, about Rudolph? Good. Let me just check now what is happening. Uh, Votes wise, yes, we've had a lot of votes in now. Absolutely. And who is going to be the winner this week, eh? I'm going to go to the old vote screen, which is, I think, this screen, isn't it? Yes, here we go. Was it? I live in a house full of girls. Remind me every year that it's a woman that runs the show. Oh, you mean from just a reference to Rudolph? Is it, Matt? Cool. Good. Okay. Well, look, let's get to the voting. So we've had quite a number of votes now, and let's see. I'm gonna go to this my screen where I can reveal the winner, and I'm gonna stop the voting in about 10 seconds or so from now. Who's it gonna be this week? I'm gonna lock the voting in 3, 2, 1. Voting is locked, and let's see. We'll show the results, and let's see who is the winner this week. You ready? Drum roll, please. And the winner of this week is Nuts. All their nuts. Yay. That's David, isn't it? Brilliant, David. Congratulations on taking the win there. And then in second place, we have the first couple of notes. That's Matt, isn't it? From Eulogizing Nudist Choir. And third place, alternative menu with new updated cuisine is I'm pretty sure that's Daniel, isn't it? From memory, I'm thinking that's Daniel. It is indeed. Daniel actually sent that to me like literally 3 minutes after the end of last week's live as well, because he'd already thought about EUNUCH. So amazing, brilliant stuff, David. Very well deserved. Absolutely cracker, and great effort, everyone. That's actually a brilliant week. It's good. Someone gave me a I can see someone gave me a mercy vote there at the end as well. But thank you for that. But this is so good. That's a very worthy winner. I think as of probably 11 of the 12 clues, to be honest. So I'm going to go, and now I'm going to paste that in our crossword. Let's go to that page and do that. So here we have EUNUCH. Let's go, where's EUNUCH here? 6 down. There we are. One without nuts is the definition. And we have David. I'm going to write Underground Man there as well. Give me a second until I find where that is again. Brilliant stuff, David. That's so good. Right. Just faffing around here as usual. There we go. So David, just going to put it in like that. Underground Man. Brilliant. So there we have. EUNUCH has been well and truly put in his place there. Right, we're down to the last knockings here of the crossword, aren't we, really? So, David, it's your choice as to where to go. We can, let me just see. I know if we go along the lines that this is going to be ordinary share, yeah, which let's just say it will be, then we have these ones to fill here. So we've 7 down, and 9 across need to be sorted, as do 19 across and 18 down. So if we look at 9 across, or actually look at 7 down, because I think I was looking at this earlier, and a lot of the ones from 9 across get rid of 7 down. So we could have error, and then that could give us quite a few going on here, like artery, for example. We can also have, can we have eager? Eager will give us quite a lot going on there as well, actually. What else we got? What else we go for? Error. Enter. Does enter give us? I'm sure enter gives us plenty as well. Yeah, error also, enter also gives us plenty. Eater, Elgar. Quite a few there. David, have you any preferences? Let me know. Error, enter, eager. Pretty sure elder works as well. Yeah, elder gives us plenty to go for. So maybe choose one of those. So your choice, David. I'll pick something for 7 down there, because I think if we go ordinary share, or we're going enter it is in. There we are. We'll leave ordinary share to the end, I think, since we know. But we'll go for enter now. So enter is going to be the next clue of the week. That's a nice clue. That's a nice word. I think there's plenty of potential there as well, isn't there? I believe so. Cool. Yes, Mamta, this is being created on mycrossword.co.uk. Absolutely. This is what it looks like when you're making a crossword. Such a good site. And the crossword I did earlier in the week, or on Thursday, Raider, the one I did from Independent, that's Tom is actually the person who made mycrossword.co.uk. He's the actual setter, Raider. So we love mycrossword.co.uk here, don't we? I think it's a brilliant website. But I don't know if you've looked at it before, Mamta, or not, but if you look at this site here, when you're making your own crossword, you can look up, it can give you some ideas of things that are acceptable, abbreviations, or different wordplay indicators. It gives you all sorts of help as well. And it will also just look up definitions. For example, if we did enter, it gives you anagrams of enter. It gives you lots of different definitions of it as well. So it can really help when you're setting your crossword. So there we are. Brilliant stuff. Well, that was another cracker edition of the live stream, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. Brilliant clues as usual. And your company, as always, is much appreciated. Cool. Enter might even be better than today's. Oh, well, we'll see. We shall see, Anthony. That's a big challenge. And yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I can't work out how to play this, Simon, but what I'll do is I'll put the link to this YouTube ad. The one you've got there is not exactly the one that I've thought of, but it is definitely the right. It is the right song. Absolutely. So I'm going to put it in the chat, and people can check it out themselves. There. What's this, Kit? Oh, Postmark has a new puzzle. Oh, really? I haven't seen yet. I haven't had a chance. I might do, because I'm due to do another Postmark one, I think. So I might have a look at it. He does say he is known as being fairly tricky though. Like I've been lucky the ones I've got so far. But yeah. But look, everyone, thanks a million for watching. That was great fun. Come back again next week. Get your thinking caps on for Enter, and I'll see you around during the week. Okay. All right. See you later. Cheers.